This Inflewence, and this is a reverse transformation for Gravedigger X-Transbots.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Start with this stuff right here. Get this out, pegged on right there. Get my trusty. I can do it, but for the sake of speed, time, all that good stuff, get that out of there. You can fold this down right now. Split these apart. Move the feet up, out, and down, and there's a peg that it pegs onto down here, right there. Subscribe. Again, same thing over here. Just pull this down, put the feet out. Kind of self-explanatory or intuitive, I should say. You can move these down, push these together, and you can put the flaps back down. Move these down, move these out and down. So now you got the legs where you want them at for this second. Now you can open this door. Got this for a reason. Open that door. Then you can get access to this stuff pegged on right there. Pull that out. Same over here. You don't have to open the door. Pull it out. You're getting it pegged on. It's pegged on back here. You can pull this out of there. Move that to the side. Pull this out of there. Move that to the side. Now you can move this whole top up. It's on a double hinge in the middle, and it hinges up like this, so you can get it out the way and do all types of stuff to it. Now you can move these arms out. This arms out of here. Can get that up. You can move this piece up here and then move these pieces back together. Then they fold in on itself. And when you fold it in, these side pieces go down a tad bit just to give you enough room. It's a slider. It slides down. It's just a little bit, but it's enough so this doesn't move out. Now it's pegged in. These pieces are both pegged in on the side here. You can just get all this stuff out the way, or try to get it out the way. Move this out. There's a peg right there. Right there. Then you can move this back, down and around. Also, what I forgot, move these sideways and then it adds clearance. But then you can move this back down, like I said, move this out and down just to get it right. And we'll fool with this stuff in a minute. Do the same over here. Move it down and out so you can get it upright. Then you can move this back upright, peg these into the side here. Well, actually, let's get this stuff together. So then this stuff moves around. Then eventually you're going to push it up. You can push this stuff up here. There you go. I don't know if you could see that, but I moved this around from being like this to being around. And you can push this up. This bends up into there like that. But you move this around. It'll eventually do this. All this stuff here you can push up. And this will eventually peg in up there, but you can just leave it like that for now so you can get all this together. So with that said, then what you do is move that up, move it down, move this like this. Move this up here like this. And then this will peg together like that. Same here. Move this up here, peg this together and move it up. So all pegs together. Pegs onto this arm and then it pegs up there. And then you can peg this like that, or kind of get it like that. Then it'll come up here and peg together how it's supposed to. But first you want to take the head out, flip it around. You can flip it around, flip it up. Then you have it like this. This will go up in there and tab into there. Again, over here, if you have this stuff collapsed correctly, then you move this up in there, then it tabs right there. So then you can move, you see the back of the legs, so you know that's not the back. Then you can move this face in front, and then this goes tabbed on right here, and this tabs on like that. So you just tab this on the back, then this can move up. This should be in here more. When you put this up in here, you gotta make sure this thing can spin around. Like it's on a slider that makes it hard, and it just slides a tad bit right here. So if it's slid up, you can move this all the way. If you slide it down a little bit, it locks if it's out. So what you're doing is you're moving this up here like this up here like this, and then this folds up in there like that. And then there's enough clearance for you to put this down here. Don't forget to spin this around like that. It's supposed to be no blocks. And when you do that right, then you have the two tabs that tab into that piece that you just fixed. Then you can push this, tighten it up. Then this goes down and you should be gravy. Now you have these arms, move them around and pull this out. I hate that you really got to pull it out on the finger, but it is a pin, so maybe it won't be too bad. Again, you just get the elbow right and then you can pull this out. Like I said, it's not terrible tight, but it is a lot. And then this goes up here, tabs in there, and I guess you can get this wherever you want it. I don't know how, I don't like the way it folds up, so it doesn't get all the way compact like I want it. Like I wish it would have folded up one, or swung around and then folded up like one more. But I think it's supposed to be like this. And that's the cartoon model. And this foot comes off. Like the peg on this foot is not great. So it does this. And here we go, back to robot. Thanks for watching. Peace.
You know, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.